Hi, gang. Welcome back to the attic. Just wanted to throw this video together quick. I got to go back to work shortly, but let's talk about failure to launch. Fear keeps us from doing lots of things that we could, should, want to do. People around us telling us, oh, you can't do that because such and such, such. Usually it's because they aren't successful and they want to keep you from being successful so then they can continue to verify their existence. Sounds harsh. What can I say? But basically, investing in Magic the Gathering. Of course, first you want to do is make sure that you have your housing organized, you have a good job. Number one, you've got to budget this. You can't be... leveraging isn't the worst thing, because then you're risking that whatever you purchase goes down and now you pay a bunch of interest at the bank and all these things. It's just better to own things that you own, not that the bank owns, because if you're borrowing money, the bank owns it. But basically, it's more about not trying to get the big hit. It's about buying things that have a good, long track record of history, and generally things you love, I think, is the right way to do it. So, that said, a year ago, I had, let's look behind us here. I had, let's see. I had these. Nope, excuse me. Wrong. Those came later. I had these. Bought these, $225, $230 range. And now I'm falling apart here. Let's see, down here. Yeah. Basically, those. Two of these. That's pretty much all I had. So, basically what I did was, I made a budget. And every month or so, I would say, this is the budget amount that I can afford. Now, if I didn't buy anything that month, I would add it to the next month so then I could afford something a little more expensive. So, for example, I think we all know, this is an easy in, folks. $80. $76 sometimes. So that's what you got to do. You just got to have a budget and you just got to start somewhere. And not trying to make a huge splash. 1 or 2 boxes a month, whatever you can afford. And if you go into the vintage Magic, that stuff, I think for the most part, that's going to be flat money. So if you're looking for something that's going to grow reasonably quick, you want to go with sealed boxes, especially new sealed boxes, because people are going wonkers for that stuff. Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, not so much, but like the first 3 sets, a pretty short print run. After that, I think anybody who's into the Flesh and Blood knows about Monarch, Tales, and Everfest. But for the most part, if you watch lots of things, you can totally buy these, sit on them, and then at some point later on, should you decide, you can turn them around for hopefully a good profit. Or even if they just hold the value. Now, that is not the same for everything, because with investment, you have to understand you may lose on the investment. You don't lose until you sell the thing, but how long can you hold it? That's the real thing. But again, if you're not leveraged, that buys you a lot more time. But with that said, if we look behind us, oh, by the way, this is my vault, if you will. It's a 4x4 closet in my house. It's a starting point, because again, start somewhere. Just get the ball rolling, enjoy it, just have fun with it, as you can. Just be responsible. So since then, we've added this box of Zendikar Rising, which I missed out on because I work a lot and I like to work, but I ended up getting this for $84, I think. And then one of my favorite things I picked up this Return to Ravnica, which I did play when it came out. Hadn't owned a box of it, and I was like, I looked, maybe November, late December, early, somewhere in that range. And most of the boxes were at 130, 120 in that range. This box happened to go up for 107, so I grabbed it. A couple days later, the whole Kaladesh thing happened, and now these are like 140 a box. So I just got lucky with that one. But again, I just wanted to have it. And just so everybody knows, I am a Rudy patron. I just got to start doing that in December. I supported him not for the magic boxes initially. It's the value that you get from Alpha Investments, just from his perspective on investments in general. You can learn a lot from just watching his whiteboard videos, which watch them all because they're all great. But from that, I have actually, now that I've linked into that, I have bought a couple boxes the last few months. One box the first month, I think, which was, no, it was two. Two in December. Got a Wilds of Eldraine before it went out of print, which was, again, just luck. And then I got a Lost Caverns Ixalan. So slowly we're building this up. Also, I can't see if it's on there, but I did grab a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I was going to open with my daughter. We just haven't been able to do it, so it's on the shelf. But from there as well, neat things. I bought these. These are, I think, 7th edition starter. I bought them for $5 a piece. I got 3. They're around $40, $50 now. I only bought them because I thought they were cool. But sitting on a shelf, grow, grow, grow. And this, while I'm going through my things, again, very small, but I had to share with somebody. So I chose you. Thank you, gang. This was on 2023 Amazon drop. I think I got $25 for this, maybe. It was super cheap, ridiculous. They're now $63, $64, which is nice. Again, it's awesome. The price, I just wanted to have it at that price, was so good, but I don't plan on doing anything with those except letting them sit there and grow. Yeah, so just do it as you can. Now, for example, I just wanted to throw this together because I just got my new box from Rudy. Thank you, Rudy. So, again, so we're looking at 116 for those who don't know, and he basically puts this up on his videos and announces it for those who might want to partake. 91 for draft boxes, and there's a certain number of standards that are available still, and then the play boxes are 116. I will tell you, at 116, Bloomburrow. 116? That's a steal. Thank you, Rudy. And 91, Lost Caverns, right? So that was 91. Great deals. Again, it's not something we're looking to flip. If you're looking to flip, it's like day trading. I wouldn't do it. But you know, everybody has their own thing that they're into. I would say that I should say here at some point, that's not investing advice. I'm just saying what I do, what I've done, and you know, for me, it works, and it may not work for everybody, but just having things that you enjoy, buying things that hold value and may go up in value as inflation does its inflation thing. But yeah, that's my thing. I buy as I can. I've done the same with dual lands and those type of things, and beta and alpha, and you know, those 4 horseman cards, because I enjoy them. Now with vintage right now, you're looking at very stagnant. You see a lot of cards just sitting there. And if you go on TCG Player, you'll see that like you might be selling one every I don't know, 3-4 days, if at all. I've seen some cards that you haven't sold any. I bought a Gloom beta a few months ago, and it currently shows that there's 2 sales in 90 days. So those cards are just sitting there. I consider that to be awesome because it's not that they're going up in value or down in value, it's that they're staying in a price range where we can get our hands on them if we want to enjoy them. If you're looking to turn them into to profit, again, like Rudy said, it's the new sealed boxes. You grab those are going to turn over quicker. But yeah, so I just want to throw that together. I got to get back to work. Let me know what you guys and gals think in the comments down below, what your approaches are, why it is that you invested. Is it for just the financial reward? Is it because you enjoy just having them? There is no wrong answer there. It's about enjoying what time you have here and making the best of it. So I look forward to making more of these videos, hopefully a little more organized. But again, grateful to have a job. Sometimes it's a pain in the patookus, but what can you do? So, all right, gang, I'll see you again soon. Bye.